What's up, guys? Steve here with a breaking news update regarding the stimulus check and the stimulus package. As I've already let you guys know about 2 updates today, this is the 3rd, and I wanted to let you guys know that we just heard that now Congress is saying that we will have a stimulus package ready either today or tomorrow, likely in the next 24 hours. I'm going to be sharing with you video footage from Mitch McConnell and his report that just came out earlier today. In addition to that, we're hearing that things are getting so heated in Congress right now. Bernie Sanders and some congressmen are fighting, they said, heated exchanges regarding stimulus checks, so much so that they said Bernie Sanders might blow the whole thing. And in addition to that, we're hearing that modifications are being made to the stimulus package. And what are they going to be cutting? They're saying unemployment is going to be cut to provide bigger stimulus checks. So I'm going to get you caught up onto all the details as to what's unfolding, so that way you know what's taking place right now on Capitol Hill. So I'm going to dive in. I'm going to get you caught up on all the details as to what's unfolding. But before we do, if you could do me a quick favor, if you like and appreciate these video updates, be sure to destroy the like button. Everybody's doing it. Like button, sharing these videos out to anybody who you think might need to see them, and leaving comments down below. They help out the channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. And also, if you'd like to stay up to date on everything that's rolling out right now, and there is a lot happening, be sure to destroy the subscribe button and turn on that notification bell, so that way as soon as I upload these videos, you can be notified right away. And if you don't already, be sure to follow me on Instagram as well at SteveRam3. I do my best to respond to all the questions down in the comments on YouTube, but I can't get to them all. But if you are on Instagram, that's a better way to reach me as well. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into the latest update regarding the stimulus package negotiations and stimulus checks. All right, so first up, let's take a look at this video clip that came out from Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell earlier today, where he let us know where things currently stand, and he's saying they're going to get this done. They're not going to leave for the holidays until this has taken place, and they have an agreement, bipartisan. They're going to get this taken care of right now, and they're going to pass it before the deadline on Friday. So let's go ahead and take a look.
The Democratic leader and I worked into the evening alongside the Speaker of the House and the House Republican leader. We made major headway toward hammering out a targeted pandemic relief package that would be able to pass both chambers with bipartisan majorities. We committed to continuing these urgent discussions until we have an agreement, and we agreed we will not leave town until we've made law. The American people need more help. It's that simple. Further targeted relief is now months overdue. We need vaccine distribution money. We need to re-up the Paycheck Protection Program to save jobs. We need to continue to provide for laid-off Americans. Congressional leaders on both sides are going to keep working until we get this done.
Well, there you guys have it. They're making progress, and they're not going to leave town until they get this done. It looks like this is happening, and we're hearing as soon as today, possibly tomorrow. So there's news articles popping up all over the place. I'm going to be sharing with you one link in the description below if you'd like to check it out for yourself. And it reads, congressional leaders add stimulus checks to $900 billion relief package as they near deal. New direct payments will likely be included, but leaders are scrapping aid to states and cities, as well as liability protections for companies as they try to finish negotiations. All right, so I'm going to read through this article. I'm going to start with the intro, but then I'm going to jump to some key points that I think you need to know that are happening right now. So the article says, congressional leaders said Wednesday that they are nearing agreement on a roughly $900 billion economic relief package that would include a second round of stimulus checks and could be completed by the end of this week. The package emerging is expected to include hundreds of billions of dollars in aid for ailing small businesses and jobless Americans, tens of billions of dollars in aid for critical needs such as vaccine distribution and schools, and a one-time check of between $600 and $700 for millions of Americans below a certain income threshold. Right now, take a look at this. It says, House Majority Leader Steny Hoyer told reporters Wednesday afternoon that he is hoping for a deal later today or early tomorrow morning. And it reads, even if negotiators reach a deal Wednesday, clearing it through Congress by Friday midnight deadline could be difficult. The House could vote as soon as Thursday, waiving its usual 3-day rule for the review of the legislation. The Senate would then have to secure unanimous unanimous consent among its 100 members to skip procedural hurdles and move to the final vote before the deadline. An objection from Sanders or any other senators could cause a brief government shutdown unless lawmakers agree to another short-term funding bill. Now, watch this. Further down, the article reads, tensions over the new package flared in the final stages of negotiations, with Senator Bernie Sanders and Joe Manchin III engaging in what multiple aides described as a heated exchange during an internal conference call Wednesday afternoon. Sanders pushed for the package to include more robust stimulus checks. Manchin has said unemployment benefits are more essential to approve and helped spearhead a bipartisan compromise that Sanders has derided as insufficient. Because lawmakers are trying to move the bill quickly, Sanders' opposition could be enough to blow up the whole deal, infuriating members who are trying to rush it into law. So in order for Congress to get this done and expedite the process, they need unanimous support. And right now, they are feeling the burn because Bernie Sanders is saying that he's not going to hop on board unless they provide larger stimulus checks, and he could blow this whole deal up. So they might actually include larger stimulus checks just to get the deal done. Now, in order for them to do this, though, and keep it under that $1 trillion cap that they're saying that they want to do, that they have bipartisan support for, they're talking about cutting something else. And what are they talking about cutting out? It's the unemployment $300 per week boost. They're saying that they want to reduce that 4-month duration and they want to cut it down. Take a look at this. The article says the addition of stimulus checks is expected to also come in part by reducing the amount of unemployment aid. Congressional leadership has told other lawmakers that they are planning on reducing the number of unemployment benefits by 1 month from the bipartisan plan, according to 2 people granted anonymity to share private remarks. That could mean that the extended benefits would expire at the end of March. Such a timeline could force the incoming Biden administration to move more quickly in their effort to pass a massive stimulus bill early next year. All right, so from reading this, what I gather, this is my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. It sounds like they want to provide larger stimulus checks to everybody. They're going to reduce the amount of the FPUC $300 weekly boost to a duration of 3 months. And what they're saying is that once that 3 months is set to expire, they're going to have another stimulus package ready to go and to continue it on as well. But they're going to reduce that so that way they can get stimulus checks out to everybody and they can appease everybody, including the burn. Now, as I mentioned before, these are the provisions that they have bipartisan agreement on. So this was $748 billion. Now it's going to be going up to about $900 billion as they're going to be including those checks. But what is being left out, and a lot of people are upset about, is the state and local government funding is not included. And this article continues on and it reads, some key parts of the bill have shifted in the past few days. The initial 908 bipartisan proposal released earlier this week by the group of moderates would have not authorized another round of stimulus checks. Negotiators have tried to keep the bill's price tag below $1 trillion to maintain Republican support for the effort. The bill would have, however, included more for state and local governments. Failure to approve new aid for state and local governments could also come at a perilous time for municipalities across the country. One person familiar with the negotiations said that the agreement would include other avenues to deliver aid to states, cities, territories, and tribes, but did not provide specifics. 2 other aides said lawmakers have discussed approving a $90 billion for the Federal Emergency Management Agency that could then be distributed to states and cities. Thune said many GOP lawmakers would oppose that provision if it's simply a way of disguising money for state and local governments. Well, you guys, there you have it. There is a lot unfolding today on Capitol Hill, and it looks like those $600 to $700 stimulus checks that came out today, well, they might be getting about doubled if Bernie Sanders has anything to say about it. And in addition to that, it looks like they're going to have this deal ready either today or tomorrow, and it looks like that $300 per week FPUC boost is going to get slashed from a 4-month duration down to a 3-month duration, but they're saying that Congress will have another stimulus package ready around March or April of 2021. So, man, as more information rolls out, I will be sure to keep you guys up to date. A lot is unfolding. Stay tuned this week. It looks like a lot of stuff is going to happen. It's going to go down now. So, I'll keep you guys up to date. Once again, if you haven't already, be sure to smash the like button. It helps out the channel. Everybody's doing it. And also, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so that way, as soon as I get these updates and I upload them, you can be notified right away. And if you don't already, be sure to follow me on Instagram as well at SteveRam3. Well, you guys, I hope this reaches you well. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.